Speaking of United Center, it'll also play host to a pair of WNBA games for the first time this season. The Sky announcing their matchups, hosting the Indiana Fever. Will be moved from Wintrust to the UC, has about double the capacity, so more tickets available.
When Caitlin coming to town, man, all these teams are going to cash in on that. It's just the nature of the business at this point. One fan saying, "Let's go Fever, taking over the United Center. I can't wait." The Angel Reese effect, no. They know better than to leave free money on the table when the face card comes to town. Yeah, man, because we remember last time Caitlin Clark was there, bro, the arena.
Caitlin Clark is once again proving why she is the biggest name in women's basketball right now. The Chicago Sky has made a game-changing decision, and it seems like Angel Reese is being left in the dust. The United Center, the biggest basketball arena in Chicago, is now set to host the Indiana Fever for one reason: Caitlin Clark. But what does this mean for the WNBA, the Chicago Sky, and Angel Reese? Stay tuned as we break it all down. Before we get started, make sure to like this video, subscribe to NBA Showdown, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates on all things basketball. Now, let's get into it. Chicago Sky's decision to move only one game to the United Center speaks volumes. The Black and White Sports host pointed out that while no other Chicago Sky games have been relocated, the Indiana Fever matchup is an exception. This move is all about Caitlin Clark. Despite the hype around Angel Reese, it's clear that ticket sales and fan engagement are being driven by Clark's presence, not hers. The United Center, a much larger venue, has been chosen because Clark's games consistently draw massive audiences. This is a strategic decision that acknowledges her unmatched influence in the WNBA. The Chicago Sky is prioritizing business, ensuring they capitalize on the Fever's star power. Angel Reese's role on the Sky may have brought attention, but Caitlin Clark is the one packing stadiums. This move by Chicago Sky management is a public acknowledgement of that reality, and Reese might not like the message being sent.
Well, what I do realize is that as of right now, no other Chicago Sky game have been moved to the United Center, except for one.
The decision to move the game to the United Center was confirmed by WGN News, which reported that the arena will be hosting WNBA games for the first time this season. But let's be real. The reason behind this shift isn't just about expanding the WNBA's presence. The move is happening because Caitlin Clark is coming to town. She's the reason tickets are selling at record speeds. Fans aren't just interested in the Chicago Sky. They want to witness the Caitlin Clark phenomenon firsthand. This isn't speculation, it's fact. Every game she plays in is a sellout event, and Chicago isn't about to miss out. Meanwhile, this puts Angel Reese in an awkward spot. She's on the Sky, but her presence alone didn't lead to this decision. It's clear the franchise sees Clark, not Reese, as the key to financial success. The contrast between their impacts on the league is becoming even more evident.
Speaking of United Center, it'll also play host to a pair of WNBA games for the first time this season. The Sky announcing their matchups, hosting the Indiana Fever. Will be moved from Wintrust to the UC, has about double the capacity, so more tickets available.
Someone finally said what fans have been thinking. The Chicago Sky made the right move by ensuring that their games against the Fever are played in the biggest basketball arena available. Caitlin Clark is making history as a rookie, and her influence is undeniable. The demand to see her play is skyrocketing, and the United Center is the only place that can handle the surge in ticket sales. Fans want to see Clark perform, and Chicago knows it. This isn't just about a single game. It's a reflection of how Clark has transformed the WNBA. Angel Reese may have her own fan base, but it's nothing compared to what Caitlin Clark brings to the table. The Sky's decision further highlights the growing divide in popularity between the two players. Caitlin Clark is setting records, while Angel Reese is being overshadowed on her own team. The message is clear. Caitlin Clark is the face of the WNBA, and everyone, including the Chicago Sky, knows it.
So it looks like the Chicago Sky have finally done what we've been asking for, which was to schedule the games against the Fever at the United Center. And also, in case you weren't already aware, the United Center is the biggest basketball arena in the country. Both home games against the Fever have...
John the Liquidator made it clear. Caitlin Clark coming to town means every team is looking to cash in. This isn't just about the Chicago Sky, it's about the entire business side of the WNBA. Every arena Clark plays in sees a massive spike in ticket sales, merchandise revenue, and viewership. When she steps onto the court, the energy in the building changes. The last time she played in a packed arena, the atmosphere was electric. Teams recognize this, and Chicago Sky is making sure they don't miss out on the financial boom that comes with hosting Clark. Angel Reese might have had her own hype, but let's be honest, she's not driving these ticket sales. This move by Chicago confirms that Clark is the real attraction. Reese may have expected to be the face of the Sky, but the reality is Clark is the one bringing in the fans, even in games she doesn't play for.
When Caitlin coming to town, man, all these teams are going to cash in on that. It's just the nature of the business at this point. One fan saying, let's go Fever, taking over the United Center. I can't wait. The Angel Reese effect? No. They know better than to leave free money on the table when the face card comes to town. Yeah, man, because we remember last time Caitlin Clark was there, bro, the arena.
The black and white sports host didn't hold back. This move to a bigger arena is a direct response to the Angel Reese effect. But here's the twist. It's not the effect she wanted. When Reese was drafted, there was talk about how she would be the one to bring attention to Chicago. But now, the Sky are making major decisions based on Caitlin Clark's star power instead. The team isn't moving Reese's games to a bigger venue. They're doing it for Clark. That says everything. Reese's presence on the Sky was expected to increase engagement, but the reality is that Caitlin Clark is the one making history. Chicago's management understands that, and they're shifting their priorities accordingly. Reese may be a star in her own right, but she isn't the financial powerhouse that Clark is. The WNBA is learning quickly. Where Caitlin goes, the money follows.
It seems the Chicago Sky have had to move 2 of their home games to a larger facility, a larger basketball facility. I'm sure, no doubt, this is the Angel Reese effect. I've got no doubts, no qualms. There's nothing. She even told me herself right here that it's not just one other player. It's because
Ben Daniel summed it up perfectly. Caitlin Clark coming back to Chicago is one of the hottest tickets in the WNBA. This isn't just another game. It's a historic moment. Clark's influence has already elevated the Fever, and now she's coming to a city where basketball runs deep. The shift from a 9,000-seat arena to a 21,000-seat arena proves just how much demand there is to see her play. It's a massive statement about her impact. Chicago fans know greatness when they see it, and Clark is the kind of player who commands that level of attention. For Angel Reese, this might feel like a reality check. Despite her presence on the Sky, all eyes are on Caitlin Clark. Whether Reese wants to admit it or not, Clark is dominating the league's narrative, and Chicago is making it clear that they're prioritizing what truly brings value.
One of the hottest tickets in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark coming back to the city that she owns, coming back to Chicago after Chicago gave her such a warm welcome last year. They threw Barbie night for Caitlin Clark's arrival. They gave her pink towels. The fans were lined up on the side. She was signing autographs. How is Chicago going to welcome Caitlin Clark this next year around? How are they going to top Barbie night in a 9,000-seat arena? Well, easy. We move Barbie night to a 21,000-seat arena.
Caitlin Clark is taking over the WNBA, and the Chicago Sky's latest move proves it. But what do you think? Is Angel Reese being overshadowed, or does she still have a chance to prove herself? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to NBA Showdown, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a breakdown of the biggest stories in basketball.